This is a short piece accompanying the blog Detailed Assessment, Costs Disallowed in Full Due to Misconduct. It's the farmer be the Chief Constable of Lancashire case. Here, costs were claimed by the claimant who had won the case in relation to a number of conditional fee agreements. The facts are quite complicated that don't matter, but it was conceded by the claimant, effectively their solicitors of course, that one of the conditional fee agreements was not valid and the costs should not have been claimed, and that in relation to other matters there were items that should not have been claimed. This had the effect of reducing the bill from £174,500 to £68,000. And the effect of that was it moved it down through the £75,000 threshold, where there has to be a detailed assessment rather than a provisional assessment. The court held that if the correct amount had been claimed, or even just a higher amount but based on the correct principles, then the whole procedure would have been much shorter and therefore cheaper. And what the court did, which is a lesson for all lawyers, is to disallow all of the costs, the remaining £68,000, not due to anything that was wrong at all with the way the case was handled, but purely because of the conduct during assessment. And it is a lesson for lawyers because time and time again I see cases where the actual case, the principal subject matter, the personal injury action or civil matter or whatever, has been handled perfectly, extremely well, with tenacity, everything that lawyers should put into it. Then it comes to dealing with their own costs, and it's slapdash, not checked, farmed out to a costs person who has no real knowledge of the case or the file, signed off by the lawyer. And don't tell me that every lawyer who signs off a bill checks every detail, and the lawyer loses out because the costs are disallowed. Often, of course, what happens is that the paying party points some of these matters out and a deal is done. And here, very clearly, the claimant should have done a deal rather than go ahead and lose everything. So the lesson is, to all of you, be lawyers watching this, I realise that, be as tough, disciplined, tenacious and careful about what is effectively your own case in getting the costs back as you are when you're dealing with the actual case itself.